Okay. Hello. I'm going to share a very horrible experience I had with Miniso, Magnolia specifically. Every other Miniso, I've never had this problem. Apparently, it's a horrible process and thing when there's suddenly a problem with using your Gcash and then their machine doesn't actually receive the transaction, but your Gcash wallet has been deducted. Okay, I don't know why they want their clients to experience the worst kind of inconvenience. By the way, this particular branch is far from where I live. We just occasionally decide to go there because, one, I have a sister who has cancer. It is well known to be a very good environment for people with disability. So that's why I decided to go to a nice, considered nice mall. And we've never had a hiccup in any of the stores in Robinson's Magnolia because it's a great place. It's a professional place. And when I go there, I expect it to be stress-free because I have experienced how professional people are. They're very accommodating. The staff are very nice in every store that we stepped into, at least. But oh my lord, this I don't understand why it had to be difficult. Sorry, I have to rant first because it's just absolutely abhorrent, horrible. The level of unprofessional is just not great. And so Miniso is one of those kind of above dollar stores where you can buy next to anything and everything. So I went there. I spent what was simply about 600 some pesos. And I get there, I use my Gcash, and the cashier was like, oh, did it go through for your app? And I was like, I showed it to her. She saw that it loaded and the transaction went through, and she just walked away. I was like, why did she walk away? And then comes in the manager, and I'm just confused. And he says to me, is that, and by the way, how he was saying things in the most, I'm going to label this as toxic positivity, in a way that your face is going to try to look positive, but you're spitting out useless things. I'm trying not to be, I'm going to try not cuss in what I'm going to say here because it doesn't help the situation. I'm just frustrated and upset. So he starts to say is that, oh, there's an issue with the Gcash and the transaction just didn't show up on our end. So there would be, basically there's no receipt. He's asking me that I have to pay it twice, or they're going to hold my stuff hostage until they see it on their system. My phone shows in the app I was deducted. It's labeled there. Miniso Magnolia deducted said amount. I have proof that it's been deducted. And the background noise, I'm sorry, the background music is to try to keep it chill, because I'm not chill. I am so upset. So I'm being asked either pay it twice and then hope you get a refund, or we're keeping your stuff hostage. I'm losing my shit. As much as I've tried to compose myself in my life, this one is just, it's just done. It's the last nail in the coffin of what I'm going through. So I'm lucky my sister, who has cancer, unfortunately I have to ask help from, because I'm losing my shit. And I'm just lucky she works in one of the biggest banks in the Philippines. Part of her job is knowing how things work. So I asked her help. We don't get the help we need. We were forced to pay it twice. And then we try to ask, okay, so when are you going to inform us? Or, you know, I'm going to file a complaint. Where do we go to? I kid you not, the manager, without the care in the world, was just like, oh, just go to the Facebook page. Imagine that you're going to file a complaint and you're asked to go to the merchant's social media. Are you asking me to, one, is it go through a messaging system? Because you're not giving me the whole picture. So are you just allowing me to talk shit about you? I can't help it. Are you asking me to talk shit about you through your social media? Or what's the process here? It's like the manager, I don't know how he became the manager, or there's a lack of training for the manager. I don't know how cheap Miniso is going with their staff, but this is the most horrible manager I have to deal with. I'm so upset. Oh my god. Like, you're not, I don't, back in my day, when I was younger at least, managers, the label, the title meant something. Nowadays it's just like, I'm just the face to scream at. I'm not gonna do anything. You'll have to put in the work. Back in the day, and this is what I noticed recently, is just that managers aren't doing manager things. They're just like a filter, or just like, a filler for bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, but the situation is just not great. Not great at all. And I'm using a chibi character to lessen the blow, how pissed off I am. But oh my god, manager is just like, oh, you just go to the social media. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. And so we asked him, okay, because you're giving me a difficult time here when I clearly paid, and you're trying to get my stuff at hostage. I need you to update me as to what's happening with my money, because I need that back. With this economy, 600 pesos is now not a joke. It's barely enough to get you food for the day. And I'm going to go through hell just to get it back when I clearly paid for that? And so, oh god, I'm so angry. I'm so upset. I don't know what the fuck is happening with Miniso. I'm sorry. It's like, I love this store. My sister and I has it as a ritual. On our weekend, we go to Miniso to have fun, buy little trinkets and things and the stuff we need. And I didn't know I was going through hell that week. That was just like last week. And I have to go through this shit. Oh, again, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm just really, really upset. I'm so upset. And so we're just like, okay, what's gonna happen next? It's like, oh, we'll update you tomorrow. See how it goes, because we need to go with the back office or the main office, whatever the fuck that is. I'm sorry. Again, I'm just so upset. I'm so upset. Losing, oh my god, you know, the time, the energy over what's so menial of a thing for a client. Oh my god. Look, like, I work customer service. No, I know the expectation, the need to deliver difficult situations or handling difficult situations. I'm just like, this dude doesn't even have the bare minimum. This dude doesn't give any, doesn't have a rat ass of a care on what the fuck is happening to me. Again, sorry. Oh my god, I'm trying not to cuss, but Lord have mercy. Over 600 pesos sum, over small things that I bought. I have to go through all this drama, trying to just get my money back. Oh Lord, and Gcash, I don't know what the heck is happening. That's another story. I'm just like, and this is gonna be everywhere. This is basically me venting on how bad the process is with Miniso as well as Gcash. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Again, sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, but it's just there. It's pissing me off. It's just absolutely horrible. Digital payment is supposed to be more convenient. That is the future of transactions. But this is just unbelievably, insanely difficult and just time consuming, energy consuming. I don't know. I don't understand why it has to be difficult. So, right. So, the following day happens. I don't hear anything from the manager. I message the manager. Like, I got his number and I test called it at the place, because I'm sorry, how he was talking, I have zero confidence, assurance of something is going to be done over the inconvenience that happened to me. So I followed up with the manager. I texted him. I felt like he scene zoned me. You know what? Okay, maybe he's busy. I'm being very generous and considerate. Give it till Tuesday, I think. I tried to call him. Phone was closed. And I have a surprise Pikachu face. And I'm just like, where? Why? And God bless my sister, who's trying to help me with this situation. She spoke with a different manager. God bless her heart. That manager at least had the capacity to be an actual manager, to have the level of professionalism. And she's way over in, shout outs to her, the manager from SM Mall of Asia. She knows what she was doing. She tried to help us and even collaborated with I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, very incompetent manager from Magnolia. I'm sorry, but that guy needs more training. I'm trying to be generous, but I'm not getting what I need, nor is there an attempt to be professional. It only happened the moment another manager stepped in, pointed out what he's supposed to do. You gotta reflect in life. Everybody needs help, but this hand holding is kind of shocking with an important position as a manager. And my God, they're just like, and there's discrepancies in the communication, and I don't want to throw people on their bus, but oh Lord, there's a lot of unprofessionalism happening. You expect a call, you don't get a call, you get a text message. Because why? I'm gonna call it out. The fear of handling a difficult situation and you're not having the capacity to take ownership to just deal with the situation, help the situation be better, is a very bad look. Even I, personally, when I know and it's clear I fucked up, I'm calling it myself out, I take the L. Suck it up. Because the receipt is there. The receipt is there. It's clear. It's clear that I fucked up. And what do we do? Basic common sense. What do you do when you fuck up? You work on fixing the shit you broke. Or resolve it. That's basic common sense and common decency. No, you don't skip on, you don't skip on it. You can try, but and this is why I have learned to practice of, what? If I get caught, there's nothing else to do but say sorry, try not to do it again, and try to fix it. It's like you don't go, you don't just do anything else but. So I'm good Lord, I don't understand. Miniso has to have millions of pesos for the very fact that, like, there's so many people who enjoy shopping there. I don't know what they're doing to their managers, limiting what they need to be able to do, or what they're supposed to be able to do, or I don't understand. If you fix the system of this is a good example. The issue with the machines receiving the payment digitally, it's not uncommon. What's uncommon is what Miniso is doing is that you're putting the client in a very difficult position, giving them horrible inconvenience, making them do the work when it's your problem. It's not my problem, because on my wallet, in the digital footprint of it, my transaction went through. Why are you giving me the problem? Like, I've experienced this with Rustans, one of the best grocery stores in Manila. And when that happens, all the manager does is they get our GCash number, our full name. That's it. That's it. Or and take a picture of the receipt on the phone. That's how they professionally do it. God forbid I decided to spend $20, about 1,000 some, and this was the issue. I'm stressing out over a little bit over $10. Really? $10, 600 some pesos over a wet wipe, a tissue, over menial things that I'm given anxiety levels. I felt like vomiting over stress over $10. And where's the justice in that? Like, I'm confused. I'm upset. Oh Lord. And I go to Gcash. I submit my help ticket, informing them the merchant didn't receive it, and Gcash comes back. It's like, you should get it back in 24 to 48 hours. It's been more than 24 to 48 hours. Where's my money? It's not even in my transaction history. I'm not seeing anything. I have to follow up with Gcash. See? Back and forth. Hell, over $10. And my poor sister, God bless her, is helping me when she has cancer and she has her own stress to deal with. Good God! What the I'm pulling back. I'm trying to pull back. Oh Lord. Like, I'm boycotting Miniso Magnolia. That's it. If you're shopping, I highly recommend, if you can't help it, because all the stuff you need are in Miniso, but you're gonna have horrible customer service, bring cash. Because God forbid you're going to use what's supposed to be convenient, what's supposed to help tellers as well, not counting the change and putting the effort just opening and closing the tray, is going to give you hell. So Miniso Magnolia, if I need to go to the bathroom, well, I don't need to. I don't have to worry about it because Magnolia has the best public bathroom, paid public bathroom. They have a Japanese toilet. That's why I love that place. That's a fucking future of malls. I love that place. So if I need anything, you know what? I'm putting the money back into the mall itself and go to their department store. As much as I want something, if I want something, I see it there in Magnolia. Even if I have to go all the way, far, far away, which is to Mall of Asia, where the nice manager is, I'm going there. You know, I'm gonna make it an event. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's have a nice meal. Let's have a movie. Let's go to Miniso, SM Moa. But no. Magnolia? Fuck that! I'm sorry. But it's the worst experience I've ever had. Over $10. 600 pesos. Oh my God. I'm just losing money. I don't even know if I'm getting that money back. That's how scary it is. It's like, oh, it's just 600. This economy, every peso counts. Every dollar counts. Heck, even the cents now. People ignored cents back in the day. No. How difficult the economy is? Oh, Lord. This is why it's just horrible. I don't know what else to add. It's like, I have to write down a complaint, a narrative, and experience all the horrible things I had to go through and write it down. Hello, revisiting the trauma that I have to go through. Oh my Lord. God, have mercy. So yeah, basically, yeah, I'm not going to Miniso Magnolia for the rest of my life unless there's a zombie apocalypse or there's some kind of dystopian future that I have no choice but the security of the vicinity. I have to go in there, but I'm not gonna make any fucking purchase. Unless, again, dystopian future, I need to buy water at some point, I guess, but as much as I could. I am avoiding Miniso Robinson's Magnolia for the rest of my existence because of how horrible the customer service is. Lord have mercy. Good God. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know how to end this, so yeah, bye.